Hey YouTube, my name is Eve the Weave. Please like, share, and subscribe. I told y'all I was following the Megan the Stallion and Mob Radio, aka Millie Milagograms. I was following the court case. I just did not give y'all no updates on it, but this is one of the court dates that I'm going to give y'all right here. This is so sweet. I had to do the video over because the first video that I did when it first happened, it had a lot of background noise in it. But this man made a portrait of Millie, and he's gonna give it to her. I'm not gonna play the original video. I'm just gonna show y'all that he's gonna give her the portrait of her face. It was a very pretty portrait. He got everything. He hit the nail on the head. It wasn't like it was an ugly portrait. And like I said in my original video, I did not see nobody stop Megan. I didn't see none of the things. Let's get into the video. See, he walks up to her. Millie looks very nice. Amar Wiggins caught this video. Shout out to Amar Wiggins. They met. He said he was going to mail it to her. They're standing there talking in front of the courthouse as she comes out. It was a very pretty portrait. Like I said, I didn't see nobody yelling, "Megan, can I get your autograph? Megan, can we take a picture? Megan." Nobody really didn't show Megan. I didn't see nobody. But paparazzi outside asked Megan questions. They didn't want to take a picture of her. They didn't want her autograph. And I'm not trying to be funny, but for Millie to have the amount of support that she has during this trial is a blessing, because she's going through a lot. And he hit the nail on the head. That is Millie right there. She really needs to hang that up in her house when he mails it to her. He's mailing it to her. He's giving it to her for free. He told her he was a big super fan of hers, and he wanted to come to the courthouse and give her a portrait in front of everybody. I find it funny that TMZ didn't catch this. I find it funny that we didn't talk about that on the Twitters. I find it funny that Amar Wiggins is the one that caught this right here. He's the one that caught it. And like I said, I find it funny that nobody else, the blogs, wasn't talking about this. But when it first hit the fan, they could talk about everything that was wrong with Millie and her court case, and she should have never did this, and she should have never did that, and X, Y, and Z. I really didn't understand it. But at the end of the day, I know that they went into deliberations, and I will give y'all every update on the court case as it goes. Maybe I'll sit back and make one long video tomorrow morning. I know they went into the weekend deliberating, which I knew that was going to be the case. I found out a lot of different things that was going on with the case that I found real funny. Even down to Tasha K is supporting Millie. Amon is supporting Millie. You got all the heavy hitters supporting Millie in this court case. You got academics going over the court case supporting Millie. I'm happy that people in this space are supporting her, because they already see what's happening with the inside workings and the outside workings. Rock Nation is suing a lot of different people. I just find it funny that they all happen to be small media bloggers that's on YouTube. I find that to be real funny, because there's another young man that's getting the lawsuit, and I'm gonna do his play-by-play along with Millie's. I'm gonna make it a nice long video, but he's getting sued by Rock Nation too. And I found that to be real funny. But, like I said, I'm happy that Millie is getting a lot of support. I'm happy that Millie is getting a lot of support from people. I'm happy about that, because she needs it. You understand what I'm saying? But for them to sit up there and do her like that did not make any sense. And for basically, to me, what it looks like to me when I'm reading the transcripts, when I'm listening to Amar Wiggins, I'm not only listening to Amar Wiggins, I'm looking at academics, I'm listening to Tasha K, I'm listening to another young lady, I'll get her name or whatever, and then y'all can go over her, y'all can go to her channel. I will be getting her name by the time the next video is done. But it's a lot of things that's going on with these court cases that are really out of hand and out of pocket. And they all starting with Rock Nation. And it's all starting to make sense now. They want to silence the small media people, but they don't want to silence the bloggers and the big time streamers and all of the whoop-de-whoop. But y'all want to come over here and say, oh, the YouTubers, the ones that be on YouTube, y'all the ones that we're going to start soon, because they think we don't have the money or the backing and the lawyers, and they think we don't have nothing. And that's why I always say everything is allegedly. But I will get into some things. And like I said, shout out to Milagro Grams on her court case. I hope everything goes fine in her court case once they come back on Monday, because we already know they probably won't come back on Friday. Today is Thursday. They really consider Friday a holiday too. I don't know. I will give y'all an update if it does come back on Friday. We will be back here and we will be talking about it. My name is Eve the Weave. Please like, share, and subscribe, YouTube. I gotta go. Later.